Legend Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle or campaign playing as the Warriors of Chaos, going up against Nordland. So we've got like no balance of power, but we've actually got a fair number of troops. I'd be interested to see what the balance of power is going to be like when we actually get into the battle, because the game, if we auto-resolve this, we get completely wiped out. And that's just game over. All of his forces are here right now. It's fairly early in the campaign. He's rushed Shaggoths, like, really early, which is good, but his army's in really bad shape. It's kind of interesting to see how they're so evenly damaged. I'm not sure how he did that. He must have, I don't know, maybe he auto-resolved the battle. Not entirely sure. Anyway, we'll jump into the battle and see what we can do. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, losing a few Warriors of Chaos is not that big of a deal. Like, because they can be replaced immediately. But losing a Shaggoth would be bad, because it's not that they can't be recruited quickly and cheaply. It's that they can't be recruited quickly, because they take 2 turns to recruit. That's what I was trying to say. You know, Warriors of Chaos can be recruited 1 turn. Shaggoths take 2. I'm just gonna rush at them. Like, even that balance of power says it's better than what they got us. Trying to lose any of the generals, and we're just going to rush at them. The thing is, I think we're so thinly spaced out that the Hellstorm rocket batteries, even if they hit us, they're not really going to do that much damage. The chances of hitting us are actually pretty small. The biggest problem... I'm going to hate the fact that I say this. The biggest problem is actually going to be the war wagons, because we're not going to be able to catch them so easily. So yeah, I just want to get their attention away from the Shaggoths. Now, normally I'd use the Shaggoths to get their attention, but because they're so badly damaged, I'd much rather lose some Warriors of Chaos than lose even 1 Shaggoth. So just want to send them down there. Get rid of the artillery while these guys are busy shooting at stuff that just isn't important. And also, what's with people playing normal unit scale? Okay, go for that Witch Hunter, because he gonna be a problem. Honestly, it doesn't really matter even if all of our melee infantry get wiped out. Really doesn't matter. These guys aren't even going to show up to the battlefield. Yeah, look, the balance of power was like... The auto-resolver lied. Generally speaking, if you have really damaged units, the auto-resolver will actually rate you really poorly. It rates fresh units a lot higher than damaged ones, even though the Shaggoths can still perform at full strength when they're damaged. I actually heard Indie Pride mention a really interesting way that they could sort of nerf that, and that would significantly nerf single entity monsters on smaller unit scales. And that is to basically give them a scaling damage or melee attack or whatever if they're damaged. So for example, if they're down to half health, they lose like say 25% of their melee attack, so they don't run at full efficiency if they're damaged units, as an example. But you know, that requires programming, and who's got time for that? But if they did that, then missile units would become like the undisputed strongest unit in the game, not monsters. Because missile units would be able to shoot the monsters, get them down to half health, and then the monsters wouldn't be able to respond very well to them. So, I don't know. It was an interesting thought, that's all. Whether that's, then again, I don't have a problem with monsters being, like, capable of fighting full strength when they're at, like, 1% health. I don't have a problem with it. Alright, but look at this, I don't think any of our units got wiped out. Yeah. We can't properly get to those war wagons. We just gotta win the battle and then deal with them later. Like, this guy here's about to die, but he's just a regular dragon ogre, so it's not that big of a deal. Luckily, even though we're super badly damaged, they still just can't quite get a kill on, there we go, they just got the army losses. Alright, and then we'll see what we can do to tidy up the campaign a little bit, but I have a feeling this guy here saw the balance of power and was like, oh no, panic button! And was like, save me, legend, but didn't actually fight the battle himself, because this was a no-brain winner. Like, even if you took a lot of damage, you could win this, no problem. And, like, if I had known this was going to be this easy, I probably would have just sent it back saying, have you tried fighting it yourself? But since I've done it, I might as well, you know, this could be a good lesson for people to learn. You know, don't always trust the auto resolver. It's not always correct, especially in this sort of situation. If you got a damaged army, you could actually use this to your advantage in some cases. If you use a damaged army to lure enemies into unfavorable situations, where the bounce power says it's not in your favor, and then you go into the battle and then it's like, oh, they don't stand a chance against you, because we forgot to take into consideration that this unit is actually at full strength. Still. Alright. Didn't kill off any of them, but I don't think we lost anything, did we? No, not really. So you just destroyed Middenheim. That's cool. Seems like you've done a lot for 58 turns. I mean, I'm usually still up here in turn 60, so my campaigns don't usually go that great with chaos. But that's because I'm hyper cautious. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to finish them off. And we've got more health now than we did before. How strong are they compared to us in the bounce of power? They're considered stronger. And looking at Kolek's army, is paying a fair bit for dragon ogres. Yeah, because you gotta build these things up. That'll save you a ton of money. And what level is he? 14. Yeah, you want to get his level up as high as possible. Who's your starting lord? Archaon. Well, where is he? Why isn't Archaon here? Wait. Sorry, no. No, you actually did start off as Kolek. Well, then why does Kolek not have the most grown army? That's weird. I guess you switched him out at some point. Well, whatever you did, the progress seems okay. It's just that one battle, and I think you panicked. Yeah, you really don't want to fight one of them. Just, oh, come on. And definitely want to get rid of this. See, now it's like, yeah, you got this, bruh. Dude, I had it in the first place, bitch. Ooh, Scarecrow banner. Best banner ever. So we can just use Kolek's army to whack him down, and then we'll just see if we can restructure your stuff a little bit. Because it might actually be better to put the Dragon Ogres into the army that's got all the infrastructure built up, because it'll be cheaper. Even though Kolek does provide like some melee bonuses for your stuff. At least at this stage of the campaign, money's gonna be like just a little bit tight. You seem to be doing pretty well. Like if you blow up Salzenmund, you probably make plenty of money. What's Kolek's speed? 92. Okay, let's get Kolek to focus on these here, because he can easily outrun them. Because all we gotta do here is win, and then they're just finished. And we can use a potion of speed as well. Luckily, these other ones got caught. Come on, get out, Kolek. So when I start getting close to him, I'll pop down the potion. Oh, hang on. Don't let this guy get away. Alright, just let that one go. Yeah, there's no way they can outrun that. Because, yeah, at this point in the campaign, melee infantry is going to be practically useless for you. Because the enemies are going to start bringing in loads of Hellstorm rocket batteries. And that just destroys melee infantry so badly. It's so bad that you might as well not even get any. Alright. You know, unless you really, really love Warriors of Chaos and Chosen and that kind of stuff. Unless you, like, got a massive boner for them. My advice is, from a strategic point of view, while fighting Reichland, or the Empire in general, don't do it. The Empire and the Dwarves aren't too... Yeah, but Reichland specifically is like the anti-infantry faction without their artillery. But they're terrible at dealing with single-entity monsters. Absolutely terrible at it. That's why Norska rolls right over them. When you play as Norska. As in the battles, not in the campaign. It's the other way around, actually. Alright. Do you already have that attached? Because that could save us a fair bit of money. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Alright, and then we'll just... minus 4,000 shouldn't be that big of a deal if you're fighting battles pretty regularly. That could also be very good, like 4 growth and 5% casualty replenishment. That's constant casualty replenishment rate. That's really good. And what are you getting here? Like, you don't need that. Maybe we'll go and destroy Salzenmund for you, because that'd be it's tier 5, and holy crap. This isn't even on legendary difficulty. Alright. Move 25%. One thing I noticed, you don't have any, like, heroes. Why not? No heroes. You gotta get yourself some heroes. Heroes are good. Alright, so, Kolek. It costs 400 in Kolek's army. How much does it cost here? For a Shaggoth. 150 in upkeep. Alright. So, probably keep these ones in here, because Kolek does actually reduce their upkeep cost. Ah, crap. I used up too much of Kolek's movement, actually. So maybe next turn I'll do that, because you got plenty of money. Okay, so yeah, come over here. Alright, we're definitely going to want to sit here for 2 turns and just recruit some more Shaggoths. Don't worry about global. And let's have a look at how you're leveling them up. Yeah, it makes sense to go for Lightning Strike first, especially this Chaos. Definitely going to want to get these ones built up. And yeah, you're also going to want that, but that requires growth. But that'll also give Horde recruitment capacity, which is also really good. So it's only 1 turn of growth, really. Because yeah, it certainly would be good to grab... Probably the next thing you should get is actually the Wizard. Actually, a Wizard would be better than an Exalted Hero. So I'm going to wait, and I'll build that for you next turn. Oh, wait, you won't have enough growth anyway. Well, maybe Kolek... you've already got this here. I guess Kolek could build this one. And then this one here, just wait, and we'll build the magic building next there. Alright. So... yeah, don't get Kolek to recruit anything. So you've already done... no, you don't need that. Whatever, it's not that big a deal. So Kolek, what should you get first? Obviously Monstrous Strength would be really good. But there's some good stuff in here. And 15% ward save can't hurt. Let's grab that. And yeah, you just need to get that growth going. Alright, so basically just park our ass here for 2 turns. And then we'll see about attacking Salzenmund. We could get attacked again over the end turn, because they are technically stronger than us. But... I mean, they got military presence there, but it's 14 units. You can tell because it's military presence 7, you just multiply that 2 because it's 2 regions of the province. Alright, moving on. Nah. But yeah, you got to get that extra replenishment technology sorted out as quickly as possible as Chaos, because it's a lifesaver. Okay, so that extra 5% is making a huge difference here. Really, really huge difference. So if we have a look now, we're probably stronger than them. Yeah, we're way stronger than them now. Getting that 40,000 would be good, but not today. Yeah, get that extra. I mean, it's going to take a little while. I got 130% tech rate, but yeah, we just have to be patient there. Best to just wait until this is built. In that case there. And now we can have a look for these guys. Alright, so you didn't get what you really need here, which is Infernal Dominance. So what I'm going to do is recruit and disband. It doesn't take that long with an Exalted Hero to get that, because there's not that many traits as Warriors of Chaos. And it is absolutely worth doing to get that. You got plenty of money. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, now, what's here? Okay. I'm going to transfer all of these guys, all the Shaggoths, out of Kolek's army, because it just saves you a ton of cash. And while they are a little bit stronger in Kolek's army, we got to get your cash up so that you can grab this, and then basically, even if you get shredded in a battle, each turn you'll recover so much. And you can always just transfer them back into Kolek once he's actually got this to tier 5. Oh, and you also need this as well. So maybe that's what Kolek should build next. But he needs a few more turns of growth. Another reason why I need that as well. Just tons of growth. Oh, there goes the dog. Because, yeah, these Warriors of Chaos are going to be, like, completely useless fairly soon. Like, I wouldn't disband them right now, but should start thinking about it. I'd be happy to get peace, but I'm not paying them any gold. So, you don't really need to focus on them too much. Wait for them to come out of Lorelorn Forest and then go do it. What are they doing? Alright, just forget about them. Alright, so we got our Shaggoths, and we are... yeah. Okay, so we can... oh, god damn it. Just shy of doing that. That's okay. What about Kolek? Can Kolek do it? No. Alright, let's just send him in a little bit. What kind of heroes do we have here now? Nope. Gotta get yourself the that right trait. So good. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, that's not gonna work. I was gonna go stand over there and start recruiting, so that at least but yeah, we need 25% movement range in order to encamp, don't we? Yeah. Alright, I'm just thinking how we can go about this. Alright, you come over here, and I'll actually give Kolek back most of those Shaggoths. Hang on, let me just finagling a few things around. Yeah, they get him back. Because we'll be able to beat that pretty easily, I think. So I want him to be recruiting. So that we're building up our strength. So we can start phasing out these crap Warriors of Chaos. So, next turn, we'll take these two armies and attack Salzenmund, and it will be an easy win. But this guy here is not going to be able to get involved, because he'll still be recruiting. But I don't think anyone's going to hurt him. Alright, so he's got the 6 growth. Highly recommend getting a wizard. That's what we're going to do next. And then with Kolek's growth, probably best to go for tier 5 first. And then grab this, because that'll provide extra growth. And as soon as we get to around... So you don't want to just get 40,000 and then get that technology, because then what happens if you don't get a battle over the next turn and then you go broke? I suppose it doesn't really matter that much with Warriors of Chaos, because you can encamp and not take attrition, kind of. So they recognize that, yeah, they're boned, and this is going to make us tons of cash.
This serves the dark powers. Yes, it is so. Star Crusher.
Alright, did we get a good hero this turn? No.
I'll slaughter in your name.
It's worth doing it, even if it takes a while. It's worth it. Infernal Dominance, +5 melee attack. That's like the most important stat for Warriors of Chaos. Alright, so this will be another easy win. But we probably should fight it manually. We will take excessive amounts of damage if we auto-resolve it. And since we don't know where their armies are, it's just recklessness that we don't need. I mean, it'll only take a moment. And the other dude's just coming in to get experience, that's it. Because this will be over before he even gets to the walls. And I'll show you a little trick to not get shot up on the gate. You set up in front of one of the gates. Right? And they'll mirror you. And then you just go for the other one. And because you're way faster than them, they can't get there in time. And like, this is all undefended now. Probably best just hide them. And then just make a run. You know what, just bring him in. Bring him in, we'll see what happens. And look at this, we'll capture the town square. And they can't do shit about it. This obviously works really well when they badly outnumbered by us in the first place. Alright, captured that. And now we just hold them back. Ooh, so damaging. One thing I'll give normal unit scale is that it really does have good performance. Probably get the army loss inflicted on them before, yeah. Before too long anyway. Smaller unit scales will have smaller battle time. Well, it's shorter battles. Especially when you're using single entity monsters, because they still do the same amount of damage on this scale as they did on Ultra. So essentially they're doing twice as much damage. But yeah, at the point where you are in the campaign, this is what I'd recommend doing. Don't worry about how much negative money you've got coming in. The fact that you've got the Shaggoth building this early is such a good thing. 7 for more, I need than that. Yeah, it's so good that if you've got like full armies of Shaggoths, just don't keep them all together. Just go out and blow up as many settlements as you can, and you'll actually make plenty of money that way. Because all the settlements are now like properly built up. So if we have a look at Reichland, yeah, it's properly built up as well. So as long as you're on a fairly regular basis, blowing a settlement up, they'll be paying for themselves pretty easily. Like, that's costing 4,488. That's not too bad. And he can reduce the upkeep cost significantly on that. And that would take a pretty damn strong Empire army to beat that. Alright, so looking at Nordland again, let's see. Yeah, they're super weak. Are they fighting somebody else? Because it looks like they actually lost some of their strength ranking. So, they're fighting Marienburg as well. So, alright, great. Well, we might as well just finish off Nordland while we're here. Well, Kolak can't move, so just keep them together. And then next turn, these are done. Yeah, he can't encamp. Alright, so... Nah, you don't need that. It's not very good. Oh, you get 2 points into that? Yes, whatever. wasted points, not good. Alright, so now we've got a wizard. Ideally, you want fire wizard. And there's infernal dominance. Now, knowledgeable is really good as well. But I would say infernal dominance fire wizard over a death knowledgeable wizard. But, you know, what do I know? So that was good that we managed to get the right wizard straight away. Now you just need to increase the capacity of the wizard thing to get some more. And maybe next time get a knowledgeable one. So yeah, they're goners. And now would actually be a good time to attack. Nah, fuck off. Good time to attack them. Now we could have done the technology, but then we would only have 8,000 left over, and we're spending money at a pretty ridiculous rate at the moment. Probably not the best of ideas to completely do that just yet. So yeah, I think we should declare war on them and make your way down to Marienburg and smash them, because they've left themselves in a vulnerable position. Finish off Nordland first, so this will be an easy auto resolve. How are you going for levels? Yeah, I think we'll get this guy the level this time. Because he could use an extra point into growth. And that'll be the end of Nordland, I think. Yep, they're gone. Let's focus on getting that fire going. So it takes a little while before he's actually useful, but once he is, you'll be glad he's here. Especially because you're playing on small unit scale. Like normal unit scale. Fireball is actually going to be really effective. Everything's going to be really effective. It's just a matter of how good you are at casting spells. And what do we get with the other one here? Nah. Getting a bit unlucky with that one. Just gotta keep doing it. You'll make the money, and then.
What comes slithering along the ground? A serpent enthralled.
Okay. And this guy here. Yeah, you gotta get that growth going. What's his trait? Yeah. You can always get a better general later. Yeah. This time Kolok's gonna get it. Yeah, we could probably just auto-resolve this. Yeah. Because we know that we're way stronger than them, we can justify being a little bit lazy.
Not possible.
It's too bad we can't go into ambush stance. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh, that's really good. So if you have a look at that, yeah, that helped the regular Dragon Ogre a fair bit. Now they're begging for peace. We'll just use this to get some money out of them. Although we could smash them right now. They're not really that much of a threat, and they're a lot easier to beat if they come out of the Lower Lawn Forest. Alright, now we're reaching a point where the Warriors of Chaos are becoming completely useless. Like, you just don't need them anymore. Could do their technology, but actually, yeah, maybe we should. That'll only leave us with 10 grand, so we've got to get some victories. I'm wondering if maybe I'm being a little bit too risky with that. Just because there's other things in here that really need to be purchased. That'll give you extra capacity for Chaos Sorcerers. That's good. And what we'll do here is get rid of this guy's Warriors of Chaos. That's going to save us a lot of money each turn, because they're not doing anything for us. They're doing nothing. And we just gotta hope that they stay there, because beating them would be worth a ton of money. The settlement itself's not gonna be worth shit. But they'll probably run away. Yeah, it's to be expected. So now we can get another wizard, and so Infernal Dominant showed up under death, so that's not ideal. What I would do is recruit and disband it, and then also recruit and disband one of these, and you might get a knowledgeable, you might get Infernal Dominance, but since money's kind of tight, I'll let you decide if you want to do that. I mean, you got one fire wizard now, that's good, and if we have a look at the Exalted Heroes, I really want to get you that technology here, so kind of regret doing the disbanding. We just didn't get it. All right, who wants to get this win here? Probably this one here, because he really needs the growth. Oh god, he can do it on his own.
Yes, bring the storm. For chaos, I'll move. Ravage them.
Easy auto resolve, no problem. And like horde growth plus 10 isn't a lot, but neither is 2,730. But that's like our turn's income, so yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Jesus Christ! God, I hate it when they do that.
They will be dominated. For chaos. Ready.
God, he ran way further back than I would have wanted.
Ready.
But yeah, anyway, there's them. I don't think I really need to keep going from this point. You've got 10 turns worth of money, like easily. Plus, you could also disband some more of the Warriors of Chaos if you absolutely needed to. Shouldn't be a problem for you to defeat Marienburg. They're already trying to run away from you. But yeah, coming through here, smashing up the coastline here and getting to Marienburg and smashing that up, you'll make a ton of money. Once you've managed to get 2 armies of Shaggoths, you can split them up and then you'll start wrecking the Empire really quickly. I don't think I need to do anything more here. Anyway guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learnt something. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.